What's up, guys? We're here with another deck profile at our non-meta tournament. Tell us who you are, what place you got, and what you played.
Name's Nick. You should have seen me on the channel already if you're watching the Nautical. If not, you should be subscribed. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe. And
The homie.
somebody's going to throw something through your window if you don't subscribe to Jordan.
We'll find you.
We got 5th place today. Lost 2. Got sacked real bad. But we are playing, in fact, the best Cyberse deck ever printed. We're playing Marincess today. As you can tell by the squid hat, we're going in. You want to talk about Salamangreat? Well, this deck is just better than Salamangreat.
Hashtag loses the Twin Twister, baby.
Yeah, we're losing this Wind Twister all day. We're starting out 3 copies of Blue Tang. This card is Salamangreat Gazelle when you summon it, normal or special, and it's Salamangreat Foxy whenever it goes to the graveyard for a link summon. It's just better than everything Salamangreat has to offer.
It's a level 4.
And it's a level 4. She's 1500. She's great. 3 copies of Pascalis. This is the other best card in the deck. Let me just cover up that one real quick. Got to keep the supers on top. When she's normal or special summon, she special summons another Marincess from your hand. And then when she's in the grave during your next main phase, or any main phase other than the one she was sent to the graveyard, you can just banish her and add back a Marincess spell or trap from your grave. So she's super good. She just gets you 2 monsters. She makes Bahamut Shark. She's crazy. 3 copies of Seahorse. Everybody knows Seahorse. She summons herself from the hand. Next turn, she just gets you back another monster. Lets you summon one from the hand.
Is that low rarity?
No. Okay, we're working on finding the Starlights. All right, give me a break. She's full combo by herself, along with Blue Tang, also full combo by herself.
What is with everyone giving issues with Nick with playing low rarity cards? First it was Evan, now his own brother.
Okay, you can't even call this low rarity. It's an Ultra, the other Princess Starlight. Give me a break. Yeah. 1 copy of Mandarin. You used to play 2, but it's okay. If you control 2 Marincess monsters or more, you can target a water link, summon it to its zone, and then banish it whenever it leaves the field. If for some reason you have this on field whenever you make Bubble Reef, it's crazy. You just get to gain life and summon it back, and not life. Gain attack points and summon it back. Very good. Extenders. This card sucks. This card's terrible, but you have to play it just because it's an extender. It's either this or Silent Angler. And Silent Angler stops you from summoning from your hand, which like 4 of your monsters do. So Chthana is the best thing that you have right now, even though it's terrible and it sucks. But new monsters coming soon, hopefully. So that's going to be good. We're excited. That's all the water stuff.
Confirmed Copium.
3 Ash. It's Ash. 3 Veiler. It's Veiler. 2 copies of Ghost Spell. I was playing this at 3, but we changed it, and we're playing 1 copy of Nibiru. This will become evident why we're playing this later. You'll see it in just a little bit, but I went a little lighter on the hand traps. I was originally playing, instead of this, I was playing a 3rd copy of Bell, and I was playing 3 Phantasme. You'll see what I switched them out for a little bit later. We were playing a non-meta tournament today, so I just felt like I should have some generic hand traps. And this card actually came in once and actually won. 1 Battle Ocean. This card is broken. Makes your guys unaffected when you summon them with Crystal Heart. Makes them huge, plus 2,000 essentially, whenever you have the full combo. And then if this gets popped, you're crying. You're crying all day, unless you're playing against somebody who doesn't know what this card actually does.
Hey,
and then you're still winning.
Okay. Yo, chill.
3 copies of Signet Mining. Yeah, low rarity. We're playing ultra rares. Give me a break.
Is this the Nautical losing to a water deck? Hang on.
The Nautical losing to a water deck. All right, power cards. Call by the Grave, you're a combo deck. Monster Reborn, you're a combo deck. Succession, you're a combo deck. That's it. 3 copies of Desires. You play a bunch of copies of everything, and if you're me, you activate this before you do anything else, and you don't banish Battle Ocean because you're just better at the game than your opponent. So that's really cool. Also, shout out to my ultra rares. 3 copies of Triple Tech. This card sucks, but you need some insurance sometimes. Just draw cards or take your opponent's monster and still lose because this card's terrible, but you know, what are you gonna do? This is what we took out the Phantasmes for, 3 crossout. This deck dies to Nibiru and has trouble with hand traps in general. I lost today to nothing but Twin Twisters. So this didn't do anything for me. It stopped Ash a couple of times, but that was it, so who cares? And 3 copies of Wave. It's imperm that also makes your things unaffected, and you can activate it from your hand if you have a Link 3 or higher. This card is super broken. Some people cut it. I don't know why, but this card is nuts. And if you don't play this, you should just throw your Marincess deck in the trash. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Throw it in the ocean.
Because you're better than them.
Yeah, because I'm better than them. That's why we're wearing the squid hat. We're just better. All right, extra deck. We're playing a Frogman, and the guy that summons the Frogman. If you end up with an extra Pascalis, you just get this for free, and then you can insulate yourself from Nibiru. It's cross-out, but better. These cards are awesome. This lets you search back another water monster from your graveyard. So you're playing a water deck that can make 2 level 4s, you have to play it. This card sucks. I never made it. Sea Angel, best card in the deck, gets you your other best card, which is your Battle Ocean. If this gets ashed, you're very sad, but whatever, try again next turn. 2 Slug, you used to play 3, you don't play it anymore. This card is stupid. It just gets you your resources back. It's a Link 1, you know, you have Balinks here and then better Balinks over here. It gets you more resources. Crystal Heart, nobody's ever read this card, myself included. This card is terrible. The only reason you play it is because it makes all your things unaffected. I got asked today what this card does, and I told my opponent, I don't know, I've never read it, and that was all that mattered. Splash Mage, it's a water that summons back another guy. It's very good. Update Jammer, because we're degenerate and we're playing Cyberse. To Coral. Coral will get you back a resource whenever you summon it. You get to special summon another one from your grave, and then you get to add one back from your grave whenever it goes to the grave. So even when you use Battle Ocean, you equip this specifically to whatever you're summoning, and then whenever it leaves the field and goes to the graveyard, you get another search. It doesn't have to be a monster, just as long as it's on the field. This card's really good. Play it in every water deck or you're bad. Transcode, because we're degenerate. Marbled Rock, this card's okay, but she's good. You just get to add back a card, and then you link her off. So if you have an extra monster, you just make this for extra recursion. Access Code, because we're degenerate. And Great Bubble Reef, this is the best thing that the deck could have ever gotten. She's huge. If you summon her with Battle Ocean with 3 equips, she becomes 54, something like that, 52. And then during the standby phase, you get an extra draw, banish a card, she gains 600 more. And people don't understand that every time a monster is banished face up, you gain 600 for each one that's banished at that time. Every time, no matter what. So a lot of times you're just going to outscale your opponent, and there's nothing that they can do about it. Excuse me. Ugh. All right, side deck. 1 Kaiju. I don't know why I played this. I expected more Dragoon and more Towers decks, and lo and behold, I was the only one playing Towers, so this came in one time. I didn't get to use it. But the other 2 copies of Nibiru, like I said, we're playing non-meta. There was a lot of combo decks around. This card put in work whenever I used it, which was like once. So 3 Phantasme. I sided it in once. I never used it. This card's broken, but it also kind of sucks, so I wouldn't use it unless you're playing it in the main deck. Cosmic Cyclone, really good card. Also didn't make any difference for me today. Dark Ruler, broken. Drew it a couple times, never resolved it. Lightning Storm, also broken. Never drew it, never sided it in. Didn't really feel the need to. Didn't really matter at all. Didn't need the removal from it.
All right. You have any shout outs or anything like that?
Shout out to nobody. Shout out to me for being the only person who believes in Marincess, and everyone else who has ever played this deck is bad unless you're me and you build it the way that I build it. Shout out to my brother for the cool squid hat. Other than that, that's it. Pick up your Marincess blue tangs right now.